I'm from the foe. You dig?
What up, what up, and what it do? I am Jamario Ra'Shad, coming to you with the Forecast podcast. So, I just want to discuss like a few of the things that been happening lately, like mostly this last month, maybe two. Last week, you don't never know. Like, I just want to come to y'all and discuss a lot of stuff. So, y'all give me y'all opinion on anything I say, how y'all feel on the matter, anything like that, and I like to get that discussion started. So, on a lighter-hearted note, I'd like to begin with the Ayesha Curry situation. So she was on the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett, her fine self. Hey Jada, I hope you see this. Alright, just playing, but alright, so she was on the Red Table Talks and she was saying something to the effect of, because I don't have the exact quote, but she was saying that she's been holding stuff down for about 10 years now, and you know he's a superstar basketball player. He gets all these attention from the groupies, the that's out there on the road, just, you know what I'm saying, trying to shoot they shot at the ball. They're like, of course they are. But she said that she get no male attention. Okay, that's just one I bullshit. But like, okay, so like, to give her the benefit of the doubt, her words were she admits she has insecurities. So I want to give her credit for that. It takes a strong person to admit their flaws, and for her to just openly admit an insecurity, that was very strong of her. But she said she's insecure because of all the thoughts, and she says that she just feels as though she gets none of that attention. And she got a lot of backlash for that, because a lot of people are feeling like, why are you saying this? You're a married woman. You're married to a baller. You got all these millions of dollars, and you're still worried about other males' attention. And then, you know, you have the women mostly that sympathize with her, saying, you know, I can tell what she's saying, and I'm like, okay. So I can look at this from two different perspectives. If I want to be fair, just from the human side, and want to actually not give an emotional response and look at what she says on the surface, I think what she said is very understandable. Actually, I think a lot of people deal with that, and because of the relationship system and how it's built, and you know what I'm saying, what you're told you're supposed to do and feel, that's an insecurity that I would personally never speak on, because I feel as though that's something that could upset my partner. But she admitted it, and it's like, okay, everybody does want to feel desired. It isn't just like something new. It isn't just like something that's random and exclusive to her. So like, I can on the human side, I can feel it. But as a man, and honestly how I really feel, Ish. Can I call you Ish? Y'all seen that video? Yo, that video. I don't know bro name, but it's like a vine. It is hilarious. Ish. Can I call you Ish? But like, yes. Aisha. That man just signed an extension for over $200 million. He come from a very churchy family, very down to earth. You have a great relationship with his mother, his family, great family. He has 3 kids. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How are you going to be out here seeking attention from men outside of your marriage? You're rich, famous, loving, and for all that we know, being in the public, faithful husband. You can just sit there and say, oh, well, I kind of want the attention of other guys. That would make, man, if you don't get out of my face with that bullshit. Are you serious? Like, are you serious? Stop it. I feel as though, okay, let me put it like this. I look at this, I think the only reason I feel so strongly about it is because, like I said before I got to how I guess I really feel, I can understand on the surface of what she said, but what upsets me the most is I feel as though that would be a big double standard, because I feel like the world would be in flames if the roles were reversed and a man was to say that. I don't feel as though any man would be able to just go out and say, yeah, I love my wife, the woman that gave me 3 children, and that's another thing, because the woman is the one that actually carries the children. She has an amazing anatomy. The woman body is amazing. Excuse me. It's looked at as she gave you children. It's not necessarily on the other side. It's like nobody would say that Steph has given you 3 children, although he played a big role in that also. So if a man was to say this, like, oh, she's giving you 3 beautiful children, she's been married to you for all this, and I feel like that would just be unacceptable from a man's point of view. And everybody, no matter the good guy he is, the baby face, light skin assassin, whatever you want to look at it, the positivity that surrounds Stephen Curry, he would get his ass fired up on the internet. Like, so let's be real. So I think that's honestly what has me the most fired up about that. So y'all tell me what y'all feel. If you agree with me, if you feel a different way, leave comments below. I'm not gonna say what platform this is because I'm gonna upload it to a lot of them. Hopefully I get a lot of views. Hopefully I get a lot of comments. Hopefully y'all tell me what y'all wanna see next. But yes, tell me what y'all feel about the Ayesha Curry situation. And okay, so transitioning into what I want to speak on next. This is first I'm gonna say rest in peace to the late great Nipsey Hussle. He recently died. It's probably been, today was May the 12th, so it's probably been over a month now. I'm not exactly sure, but it has been a little time at this point. So rest in peace to him. So after his death, you know, I'm heavily involved on social media and stuff like that, and I see a lot of people posting, and they're just quoting and showing all these videos of all these knowledgeable things that Nipsey said, and I listen to it, and it's very profound, and I appreciate his perspective on a lot of things, but it also leads me to a question where it's like a lot of the things that I heard him say, and a lot of the sentiments that he tried to propel into the people that listen to him, it's like, I know for a fact that you all have heard this message before. There's literally absolutely no way that this is the first time you're hearing this knowledge. Like, a lot of the things that he conveyed or just said, or things that your parents tell you growing up, things that people that are positive figures in your community tell you, the people that actually want to see you do good in life as a positive figure, and not out there selling drugs or doing whatever negative things comes from whatever community you live in. So that just got me to raise the question, or okay, I guess let me phrase it like this. I see it as though the black community in particular, because I am black and I can only speak on what I've been around, and that's mostly, and you know, that's all I've been exposed to. I just have to ask the question, why is it that we take the words of someone, or those that are perceived as gangsters, or, you know what I'm saying, like rappers, but mostly gangsters and killers and stuff like that. People, it seems as though people that have that image, black people are more prone to care about their message. They care more about what a person that has a reform story has to say than a person that just chose to be on the straight and narrow throughout their life. And that's just something that I don't really understand. For example, if Nipsey said something, I know he said a lot about, I can't quote him, I wasn't the biggest fan of him, but I did do a lot of research post-death, and like I said, but if he spoke about buying and ungentrifying, or, you know what I'm saying, buying into your own community, and making sure that the black neighborhoods stay black, and reinforcing the black family and making sure that it stays well. And I seen a lot of people taking heed to that. But if Steve Harvey was to say those same words on a gigantic platform, would anybody really give a fuck? Like, if Roland Martin, Tyler Perry, the people in the black community that are seen as the positive figures, if they spread these same messages, nobody gives a fuck. And that's just, it's crazy to me. I grew up in a community where basically that has reshown itself over and over, time and time again. It's like they want you, or they tell you, or people encourage you to be positive, but nobody acknowledges that being the positive good person doesn't necessarily just get you the respect of your peers. So that I find this to be a great transition into the biggest concept or theme I want to. This is what I want you all to comment on. I would really. I had this discussion with my dad the other day. It was a long, drawn out, deep one. You know what I'm saying? So coming from where I'm from, it's not the person that does good for the community. It's not the dude that's going around giving turkeys out on Thanksgiving or giving out bikes on Christmas. That's the one that's quote unquote respected. It's the guy that everybody knows will beat a nigga ass and will shoot somebody. So that brings me that brought me to this question of, what's the difference between fear and respect? And would you rather be feared or respected? For example, early in your life, for a lot of individuals, I'm sure you can relate, when you did something bad as a child, your parents punished you by whooping you, by spanking you, by physical punishment. So after that, as a child, do you really feel like you said, I'm not gonna do that again because I respect my daddy, because I respect my mama? Or did you not do that because you knew you'd get your ass whooped again? You feared getting your ass whooped again. You didn't really develop any newfound respect because your parents beat you. You were pissed off that your mama beat you because you did that. You ain't think you did shit wrong. But you're now scared to do it again. You're now fearful to do it again because you know that you can get your ass whooped. So again, that style of parenting, is that teaching your children to respect you, or is that teaching your children to fear you? And with me raising that question, that's not necessarily saying that the fear way is wrong or that it doesn't work. I'm just trying to differentiate here. So back to my first example, as far as the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never just seen a guy that comes to the park that's just all happy-go-lucky and positive and encouraging and all that, and everybody fucks with, bruh. That ain't never happened. Being in school, I've always been in black schools. I can only speak for urban schools. If it's different in y'all schools, I'm only speaking for what I experienced. But the guys that were popular, the hood niggas, is, even if, you know what I'm saying, you could be popular if you dress nice, you play sports and all that. You could have a name, but the person that everybody quote unquote respects, everybody, the nigga that ain't nobody go fuck with, is the nigga that everybody know got them hands. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that got the folks that'll pull up after school. That's the nigga that gets the quote unquote respect. Taking it to a bigger picture, when you get outside your adolescence and you get into corporate, you know what I'm saying? You start to work for corporate America. You're in your office, you're in your whatever company you work for, and no matter if you know this person from Adam, Eve, or a can of paint, you know the person that's considered the CEO, the supervisor, the the boss of wherever you work, that person is to immediately be respected. But people also say respect is given, not earned. But that's bullshit in that situation, because that title immediately gets that person respected, does it not? But is that really respect, or is that people just know that this person is able to affect my life? Not respecting this motherfucker can get me fired. It can change my ability to put food in my children's mouth, my ability to pay for my transportation. So you immediately act as though you respect that person that's in power, but you don't. You just fear that position. So which one is more powerful, and which one would y'all rather be? I personally am discombobulated with this right now, and I can't provide y'all with an answer. That's why I'm coming to all these social media. I need y'all to tell me. So, would you rather be feared or respected? Leave your comments down below. Be sure to like, share, so other people can give me their comments. And I plan on having other podcasts in the immediate future, so please be on the lookout. Again, I'm Jamario Ra'Shad. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast, the Forecast Podcast, and I'll see y'all next time. You dig?